All right, well, one guy asked, and here we are with my buddy Michael. He is the Majin Buu guy. He has actually been, like, unironically been testing this for probably 2 weeks. So we really like Buu, right?
Oh, I love Buu.
But
Buu
not this Buu, right? or do we love this one too?
No, this one is horrendous.
Well, I mean, you've got the deck, so whenever you're ready, man, you can get on into it.
All right, let's just rage bait from the beginning.
Yeah,
so
go
let's
ahead,
start
by
with
all
something
means.
very important.
For sure.
We're not playing this.
Right, and why exactly?
So, as I said in the other video, we were gonna go over this. I think this combo is very okay. And the reason I think it's just like whatever is I think everyone thinks that this format is a lot slower than it actually is. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be playing in, let's say you're playing, obviously you're in another Kid Buu matchup and you guys are just gonna be doing bobbity bobbity boo boo. But if you play against anything aggro, by the time you set up bobbity, they're gonna have like 3 or 4 bodies on board and you're gonna sit there with a 0k barrier blocker or final explosion, and you're always going to want a final explosion that board instead. Yeah. So you're just sitting there with, also it's a 0 and
just zero.
It's just more zeros, and I just don't think we're in a format where having one guaranteed block is really worth it. I think it's like okay, but the issue is you're gonna set this up, and if you go against anything aggro, you're just gonna get absolutely swarmed.
Get folded. Yeah.
Just get folded. And I don't know. I like, if you want to play it, by all means. I found the quote-unquote replacement.
Yeah. I don't think it's very good either, but that's just my take. I mean, if you watch my Buu profile, I don't play it, so.
Yeah, I just we have to address it because everyone's gonna say, "Oh, are you playing it?" and people are still gonna ask.
And they're gonna think we're brain dead, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the actual list.
So this is the actual list, and yeah, we're just gonna go through it. So Yamu, cantrip. Very importantly, it is a Wicked Soul cantrip, which does let you play, or you can play it for free off Buu on the backside, which is the reason we're specifically running this one.
Actually has relevance. It's funny.
Yes. Majin Buu, the Frieza rest a card 10k. Very important 10k.
Yeah. Stable card now.
This is where it starts veering off. Yakon. So
here he is.
It's a 10k Self-Awakener and a blocker. Also very important, it's a Wicked Soul, so you can play it off the back. This is where I'm going to start going into a few reasonings. So what's very annoying is you can only play 2 or less Evil Soul or Wicked Evil Wizard or Wicked Souls, and 2 or less does nothing. They're always going to get bottom deck, they're going to get minus, they're going to get killed. So I want every free play to do something, and the free play of Yakon is simply, it can take a life if I need to, or, well, it can awaken me from bobbity to actually
like in the early games, yeah.
In the early game, it's a 10k, or at the very least, it is a blocker.
Likely won't come up that he's a blocker, but
it is likely never going to come up. It's going to get answered, but
they do have to answer it, so
sometimes it'll get you there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, here he is.
And then there's the other Yakon.
His other Yakon.
Now this is where the deck becomes we go into the territory of it's a combo deck. And we'll go into the combo much later. But
combo,
again,
quote unquote,
kind of same deal. It's a 10k. You can play it off your leader. It does have the KO. It does let you play a non-Yakon Wicked Soul from your hand that should have been from drop. But that would have made it actually okay.
Yeah, it would have actually been good.
But again, it's just a blocker. It's a 10k. 10ks are really important in yellow because 10ks yellow doesn't have a lot of good 10ks.
Especially not Fat Buu.
Especially not Fat Buu. But there's some cute things you can do with it. Honestly, that 1 KO is going to come up more on your turn.
Yeah, I was going to say it actually has synergy with other cards.
Yes, so it does actually have synergy with a lot of the Buu Han stuff, or the Buu Tank stuff, and we'll get into that a little bit later. The Barrier Buu replacement. This card, unironically, is either the best card or the absolute worst card you could ever see. I am not joking when I say this card's a floodgate. The amount of times I had this card out and your opponent just is absolutely terrified to give you a singular card.
It's so funny, dude.
So funny. And they were all making fun of me for it. And then the second you establish one, they just sit there and they're like, oh, I don't want to swing like a 25 at you. And that's perfectly fine. That saves you cards in hand. It's a barrier card. Like, it does the exact same thing as this.
That the combo does.
It does the exact same thing at this. And the reason, so if you don't know what this card does, I just realized this is a terrible card and no one's ever played it before. So this is this says auto once per turn when your opponent attacks with a battle card with a cost of 3, and it needs to be a cost of 3, you draw 1 card. So I think this is the best meta that it has ever been for this, because there's so many 3-drops. You have the barrier boo that everyone's playing for no reason.
It's funny into this, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just
go
hilarious.
ahead, give me a card. I'll gladly take a card
you
every
hand
time.
rip, and then he draws.
Yeah. So you're sitting here. You Jackie, Vegeta. There's so many.
All of green Vegeta.
All of green Vegeta
Giblet.
has 3 drops.
Yeah.
Giblet has a bunch of 3 drops. Jackie and Kid Ku, a bunch of 3 drops. There's just so many decks that are playing 3 drops, and you'll have instances where your opponents will take a turn off of swinging at you to not give you 1 card. And the fact that this card you can play off free off leader can potentially buy you a turn in some matchups is hilarious until your opponent realizes it's a once per turn.
This is actually not that good, but it's a floodgate because of the mind game aspect of this card.
And there are so many funny times where we've been testing with this, and they'll just concede to give me the 1 card, and it's like a perfect combo to get out of it, or it's like the super.
Yeah.
Is it like the best card ever? No. Sometimes it'll have its bad matchups, but when it works, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. For sure.
The God card. You're gonna see this every game. This card should have just been banned.
Yeah, I mean, one of suck, but yeah, I agree.
So this is kind of it does let you combo off the Yakon, obviously the combo with the Bobbity. So the reason we're playing this actually over the Fat Boo is going to be one of the many reasons and rants I'm gonna go on in a little bit later about this. Is if you are not flipped, Fat Boo or Buff Boo does nothing because your leader is not Majin, because Bobbity is an evil wizard. So if you are either getting starved or you haven't flipped yet, or you don't want to flip yet because there's a reason you don't want to be flipped in this deck.
Sure is.
You get to play the. I would rather do have the KO actually do something, as well as you get to gain resources back and take resources from your opponent, because the way this deck is built, you are going to lose your hand so fast. It is very funny when you get the combo off with this specific Yakon, and you play this to your opponent either swings and you take the life, or they don't bottom deck it or whatever, and you actually play this turn 3, KO this, and then you get to go into your Wicked Soul line. I would maybe try to find room for 4 of this, but I'm just playing 3 for now. You could play Buff Boo. Just know that you're gonna just make sure you're awakened when you do it, because don't be like me when I realized that this leader is terrible and doesn't have Majin on the front.
Oh, it's so bad.
So honestly, the entire reason you should play this deck, and I'm gonna show these 2 cards together. Oh goodness. So 3-drop Deborah and 2-drop Deborah.
How much mana does this card cost?
This is a 2-drop.
Oh right, true.
This is the best card in this deck, and this card's actually insane.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
A 2-drop 30 that is a 4 is so hard for everything to answer. And you can, so the joke that we were having is I was calling this deck a combo deck and they were bullying me for it. But realistically, on turn 2 with the marker, or your turn 3, you can go Deborah into Deborah. Or if you actually do have the Yakon, you can have the Yakon out, play this Boo, Evil Boo, pop the Yakon, play Deborah,
play these guys,
draw, Deborah, and then you've established a 20-30. And I'm not saying it's like broken.
And he adds a life, so you could potentially awaken.
Yes, you could potentially awaken that turn and then play a free card from hand afterwards.
The 2-drop Bobbity.
Afterwards. I think so. And again, this is gonna go into my reasoning a little bit later. If you are playing Fat Boo, you need to be playing these. There is no reason to play Fat Boo if you're not playing these, Because if you decide not to play this, there's no reason to not play either of the other Boo leaders.
This is like actually the only like super push card that this guy got from the manga.
This like unironically, this card is incredibly strong. And the games there were so many games where you'll just slam this turn 2 and your opponent's just like, oh god, how do I answer this?
Kid Boo's teching this on the sim.
Yeah, and people are teching this.
Yes, they actually are.
You don't need anything set up. You just need to be on front side to start doing this, and it actually introduces a fun mind game with your opponent because they want to awaken you so you don't get to play 2-drop 30k. But then if they awaken you, you get to start playing free cards, and you get to start benefiting off the Majin cards, even though you're an evil wizard. So it does introduce like kind of an interesting dynamic, which is why we're playing some self-awakeners, because if our opponent isn't sure, we want the choice to decide if we want to awaken or if we just want to keep slamming 2-drop 30k, 2-drop 30k. Again, if you, for some reason, are playing Fat Boo and aren't playing this Dabura, play Boo Tanks. I don't know. Like, there's no reason to not play this.
Dude,
this card
seriously.
is insane.
It's actually
you
the best
could
card.
maybe cut this down, but I think this lets you cheat mana, and I think anything to cheat mana in a bad deck is really good.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, man.
I'm stealing this idea from Nick. I saw this in his Genemina list. I've always loved this card. Majin Vegeta specifically is another one of my favorite characters. And as I said earlier with the Barrier Boo, I think this is a 3-drop meta. And the fact that this is just 2 swings and KOs, and it's in theme, I really like. You can't cheat it out, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's no way to do that.
I really like this card. There are times where this card just like kind of carries.
It's really well positioned.
I think this is just as you kind of said, I think it's well positioned. I think, honestly, I would maybe go to 3 and cut a Dabura. I don't know yet. Honestly, I'm probably not going to test this anymore after this.
This is the nail in the coffin. We're just filming it,
I just
and we're
can't do
done.
this anymore.
Moving on.
But I actually love this card. Moving forward, I'm playing at least 2 of these in every single yellow deck. I think this card is incredible. If you haven't had the chance to test this, you should try it out and realize how good it is, because of the fact that just being able to potentially answer 2 to 3 things is really good.
If you play this guy on curve, or like, well, even with like the marker against Green Vegeta, you're like, damn, this is kind of an Egyptian god card.
Oh yeah, it feels amazing.
It's really good.
The god card of yellow.
Yes.
I was playing 3 of this in our testing, and I realized, what am I doing? I should play 4 of this.
It's like the best 10k
this
in
is
yellow.
Really, it's the best 10k. It's the best card in yellow, or arguably one of the best cards in yellow. That you need to play 4. If you're playing anything less, I don't know what you're doing. This is going to cause a lot of controversy. So we're only playing 2 of this. Very importantly, I don't know if you remember what I said earlier. This card is an evil wizard. This card gets its effect if your leader is a Majin. It does not care about the back.
It's not great. Yeah.
And you can say, oh, well, I'm always going to be flipped. No, you won't.
That's not true.
That's not always going to happen.
Not true.
And I'm not going to play I don't want to play a vanilla card. And I'm playing 2 of this just because it can combo with the 5-drop. It is an incredibly strong card
super
when
broken,
you're on the back side. It is very broken, I will give you that. But I don't want to be stuck with a 30k vanilla when if I stay on no combo, by the way. When I stay on this side, I have a 2-drop 30k that's at least a 5k. And if I'm on this side, if I wanted to have a 30k, I could play Buff Boo instead.
Yeah.
If you want to go to 3, go for it.
It's still good, but like
play
it's
a different
just
Boo.
awkward.
Play a different Boo if you want to play more.
Yeah, if you want to play that card, play different later. Yeah.
The other god card. Oh my god, I love this art. This card's ridiculous. I
mean, yeah,
you know,
it's the win con. It's the Boo card.
I've seen some people say this should actually be the ban. Please don't do this to me.
That's like the deck's whole identity.
Yeah, you could go to 4 of this. I am unironically only playing 3 because I only have 3 of the promos.
The winner one, yeah.
Winner
the
ones.
top 8 one, yeah.
If I get a 4th, I might go to a 4th. It's just kind of picky on what I'd want to touch. The downside with this list is you don't have that many good targets to play off of him, but you.
I mean, you
can
still
kinda
need to.
see enough.
You still need to play this card.
Yeah, like
It doesn't even
it's
matter. You
just
have
it's
to
one of
play
the
this.
best it's just one of the best double strikers in the game, I'd argue. Super combo of choice doesn't really matter. You can't really search it in any of the Bobbity stuff if you wanted to tech in some
Yellow
stuff that
does
more
not
stuff.
need to search super combos. Fuck that.
I play Dende because Dende's adorable.
Yep, he's cute.
And then Final Explosion. If you're not playing this and you're in yellow, stop playing the game.
Unless you're just like throwing yourself at God rank ladder and it's just all Kid Buu mirrors, sure.
Yeah.
Other
this
than
is
that,
a 3-drop
no. Yeah.
plus meta. Like everyone's like, oh my god, Bardock's so good. This kills Bardock.
Fuck Trunks. Trunks is ass.
Cool. Like you froze my Bardock. Like oh yeah, like you're playing Kid Buu, you froze the SS4 Goku. Yeah, they're gonna keep drawing and out.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Advantaging you.
Yeah.
You need to play this. This is like again when we were trying to force this to work. You would sit with hands where you have the barrier Bobbity out and you have both these cards in hand and you're sitting there crying because you have 2 0Ks and you're not doing anything, and you realize your opponent has like 3 drops on board, and if you give them another turn, they're just going to absolutely run you over.
Very nice blocker.
Yeah, just I don't like again, if you like it, whatever. I just do not like I don't think this is good.
The thing is like people are playing this and the lists are topping, but this is not why they're topping. They're topping because that 5-drop is fucking snapped.
The 5-drop is snapped.
The 5-drop's broken,
snapped.
dude.
The
4-drop's good as hell.
Is crazy. Like this isn't the reason it's topping, and everyone's harping on this so much because they're playing decks that only swing like once or like I guarantee if you're struggling against this, play a deck that swings 20s or 25s at leaders and then watch a barrier or a Buu player have no cards in hand.
Yeah.
Or the second they block for this, keep swinging into this.
Yeah.
Go for it. Just murder this to death, and when they're at like 3 cards in hand and you like sure you wasted swings, if they're at 3 cards in hand,
they've also wasted 2 turns.
They've wasted turns. Oh my god, you take 3 turns off playing this.
It's
like,
so funny because like this is for this deck and it's actually just the worst in this deck.
Like I
It's
tried
so
to
funny,
make this
man.
work. The best thing that you can like the best god turn is you Yamu 1, Bobbity 2, Buu 3, and then you've gotten the combo because Yamu can untap. But like instead of that, instead of playing this Bobbity 2, if I'm playing Fat Buu, I can just go, all right, oh my gosh, where is he? I can play a 2-drop 30k that is going to, I can promise you is going to annoy you way more than this.
Yeah, you don't even have to swing with it. You can just be like, okay, go ahead. You can deal with this now.
You're going to swing with it. And then turn 3, because your opponent decided that they maybe haven't wanted to wake you yet, you just play another 2.
Yeah.
And then they're having to deal with, like, this is a lot more pressure than you think it
He
is.
unironically got all 4 of these out against me tonight. It was super funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
But, I don't know, like, the issue with Bobbity, and this is what I'm never touching this deck again. The issue with it is
with this leader or this
leader
card
or
Okay.
this card. Well, yeah,
Really
so
both?
this leader and this card. Period. But the issue with this is the fact that it's Evil Wizard on the front and Majin on the back. You're forced to play 2 different decks and 2 different deck styles. And the issue becomes is, as I said earlier, you're forcing your opponent to be put into a bad situation because they don't want to keep you on this front side because they're like, they're going to get 2-drop 30Ks. But also, you built your deck to try and abuse this backside effect, so you're just playing bad cards.
There just literally has no
They're
text,
just not good, and you're not playing the broken Majin cards because if you're stuck on your front side, they're vanillas. So you're playing a vanilla leader.
Yep.
So I get it.
So many end steps he just didn't use this.
I didn't do this, and like it was kind of fine because I had like 3 of these Deveras and 1 of these, but like I had like 6 cards in hand. If I was playing an actual good Buu list, I would have 14 cards in hand, and you'd have like 2.
Yep.
It's just look, I love Buu, obviously. But like, stop playing this.
The moral of the story is this deck is not S tier.
This is, that's the big thing. I've seen so many people say, this is S tier. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
This deck's
just
not
because
good.
it can play, like, yes, it's yellow and can play. the Majin cards.
Some of the new cards, yeah.
You can just Frieza can do it too. Like every yellow
Dude,
deck can just play
dude.
them because
It's
half
not
the
good.
time, like if we think back to when Boo-Tanks was absolutely murdering people, and they would keep you at 5 life and stall you out and kill you at 5.
While you
if
have
you're
6
on
cards in
Bobbity,
hand,
yeah,
yeah.
while you have 6 cards in hand. If you're on Bobbity front side and you're playing all these Majin cards, you might as well just be playing Frieza. You might as well just be playing Cooler. At least
Yeah.
Cooler's crit, which I just learned today, by the way.
It's funny,
But like,
man.
it's just, I don't know, it's just so.
It's not
so
great.
bad.
Well, there's your list, guys. This is it. There he is in all of his glory. Somebody asked for it. He delivered. I literally did not contribute to this at all. So thank this guy.
Hold on, real quick. The real important of this part of this. Where is he? Jump scare Bobbity. Ah!